Hi everybody, and welcome to our yoga practice this week, which is strengthen and uplift. So we're going to do poses that help to strengthen your whole body and uplifting poses to invite more energy into your mind, into your body and into your spirit. So when you are ready, beginning and seated, allow the palms to be open to the sky. Just beginning to come into the present moment and gifting yourself this time just for you. As we allow our eyes to gently close, begin to ground, begin to slow down, giving yourself permission just to be in this moment. As you allow your mind to become clear and still, begin to move the breath gently and inviting your breath to deepen, both on the inhale and the exhale. Being mindful of the breath and breathing in fully and exhaling fully, inviting in that fresh energy into your body and breathing out, letting go of all what you no longer need to hold on to. Any worries, any stress, any tension, just allow it to be released and let go. Every in-breath beginning to feel connected, and with every out-breath beginning to feel present. As you move the breath slowly and gently, allowing the breath to become an anchor to your mind. Holding that awareness fully on every inhale and every exhale. As your body begins to relax and you let go of all tension. And then just begin to gently drop your chin down towards your chest as you continue to breathe slowly and gently. Relaxing the space between your eyes, allowing your thoughts to calm and to settle. All that matters is this moment and allowing this time for you to take all that you need. As we now begin to rest our left hand on our hearts and our right hand on our tummy. Feel the tummy rise and fall as you breathe, sending the breath all the way down to your tummy. And when you are ready, we'll take a deeper breath now in through the nose and a gentle sigh out through the mouth. And one more time, deep breath in through the nose and a gentle sigh out through the mouth. Together we'll begin to open our eyes and take a deep breath in as we draw the arms or palms together, pausing at the top, and then exhale, hands to the heart. One more time together, inhale, opening up through your heart, your chest, and exhaling, hands to the heart. When you are ready, we're going to stretch our legs out in front, and then bring your left foot over the top of the right thigh. Begin to bring the opposite legs back and bringing that heel in line with your sits bone. As we sit tall through the spine, take an in-breath, arms up, and then as you exhale, press the palms together and take your right elbow to your outer left knee, continuing to press the palms together and gently looking over your left shoulder. Taking a nice deep breath in and a long, slow breath out. Coming all the way back to center, taking our left foot back over the top, taking hold of your big toe with your left forefinger and thumb. Let the right fingertips rest down by the side of your body and gently start to extend that leg, taking it gently out to the side, maybe keeping the knee soft at this point or going for a deeper stretch to here. Staying lengthened in your spine as we work on opening that hip flexor. Take an in-breath, drawing the right arm up to the sky, and then exhaling, gently release and taking it over the other side. So this time, bringing your right foot over the top of the left thigh, slowly bringing your left heel back to bring in line with that hip. Hands resting at the heart as we take a deep breath in, arms up, And then exhaling, pressing palms together, left elbow against the outer right knee and looking over your right shoulder. Taking a nice deep breath here as we start to awaken the digestive system and creating that flexibility in your spine. And then gently release, coming back to center. Taking hold of the right big toe with forefinger and thumb or against the inner foot and gently extending that leg out to the side. And just be mindful that we stay equal on both sits bones. Slowly start to take that leg out to the side. Take a nice deep breath here as we draw the left arm up to the sky and then exhaling, gently release. Stretching both legs out in front this time, taking in-breath, arms up, exhaling, forward fold. One more time, inhaling, arms up, and exhaling, forward fold. Rolling our spine all the way back up to center, taking our hands out behind, fingertips facing outwards. We're going to point our toes, engage the glutes, squeeze the legs together and lift the hips up towards the sky. So really beautiful for uplifting and strengthening the whole of your body, opening the lungs and the heart. And then slowly release the hips back down. When you are ready, we'll come onto all fours, taking the hands so that they're shoulder width apart and the knees hip distance apart. Taking in breath as we round the spine, tuck chin in, and then exhaling into your cow, and then coming into a nice neutral spine, tucking toes under. We're going to push back into our down dog. Taking a moment here just to lengthen through your spine, relax the crown of the head and your shoulders, stretching out the backs of the legs. Bringing our focus between our hands and slowly start to walk the feet up, coming into your standing forward fold and pausing here for a few breaths, keeping the knees soft. Stay here or interlace fingers out behind and gently draw the arms over the head. And just be mindful to tuck the chin in here, let the crown of the head relax down, letting go of all tension in your shoulders, your neck. And then when you are ready, coming all the way up slowly into your mountain, taking an in-breath, arms up, breathing out, hands to the heart. We're going to step back with our right foot, bending our left knee, coming into our warrior two. Opening our left palm up to the sky. If you want to challenge, raise your left heel. Taking an in-breath, arms up, and then exhale, warrior two, maybe going a little bit deeper. And again, inhale, arms up, exhale, warrior two. Taking in-breath, arms up, press the palms together, biceps by the ears, and on the out-breath side, stretch over to the right. Take a nice full deep breath here, and then slowly release. Turning to square the hips and the shoulders to face the front, taking in-breath, arms up, and as you exhale, place your right hand between your shoulder blades, left hand reaches out behind to interlace the fingers. If the fingers don't reach, then keep the hands to the heart, or you can take hold of the elbows out behind. Taking an in-breath, and then on your out-breath, leading with the heart, coming into our pyramid. Keeping the hips and the shoulders facing forwards as we start to work deeply into the shoulders. Letting go of all tension here, grounding into the soles of the feet. And then when you are ready, soften your left knee as you draw your body all the way up into reverse warrior. Right hand on the back of the right thigh, left arm reaches over the head. Take a full deep breath here. And then breathing out, release. Hands to the heart and turning, rotating the feet and bending your right knee this time, warrior two. Checking that that knee doesn't go over the ankle. Take an in-breath, arms up. Exhale, warrior two. And again, moving with the breath. Inhale, exhale. Breathing in fully, exhaling fully. Pressing palms together, take another in-breath, and then as you breathe out, side stretch over to the left. And again, if at any point you want to challenge, raise that front heel, which is lovely for strengthening and toning the lower body. And then exhaling, release, turning to square hips and shoulders to face the front. Inhale, arms up. And this time exhaling, left hand between shoulder blades, right hand reaches out behind. And again, if you feel like you're forcing this, or there's pain at any point, then release. Bring the hands back to the heart, or take hold of the elbows. Inhale, gentle back bend, and then exhale, releasing into our pyramid. Pausing for our 3 deep breaths here. Softening your body with every out breath. Letting go of all tension in your physical body. And then when you are ready, softening that front knee, drawing the body all the way up to release into reverse warrior. Right hand reaches over the head. And just be mindful you're not pressing too hard on that back leg. The hand just restfully lights there. So we're using the core strength, the strength in the lower body to hold. And then slowly release. Bring the hands back to the heart, turning the toes in, heels out. Taking an in-breath, arms up, and as you exhale, wide leg forward fold. We're going to place the hands on the backs of the calves, or the ankles, or the heels. Using the strength in our arms to guide the crown of the head down towards your mat. Maintaining that length in your spine as we let go of all tension in the hips and the lower back. Taking some nice deep breaths here. And then slowly releasing, softening through the knees, coming all the way up slowly, turning the toes out, heels in as we sink down into our wide leg squat. Raising the heels again if you want to challenge here, sinking the hips down if you want to work the lower body that little bit more. Shoulders back and relax as we take a deep uplifting breath in, and exhale, hands to the heart. 2 more times, breathing in, breathing out. 1 more time, inhale. This time as you exhale, press into your right hip and reach over the head with the left arm for side stretch. Taking a full breath here before exhaling, releasing straight over to the other side. And then slowly release, coming back to center, pressing palms together. 1 more deep breath here, staying strong and focused. And then slowly release. Walking the feet together until they're about hip distance apart. Toes out, heels in as we take an in-breath. And exhale, sink down into our garland. Resting the elbows against the inner knees and just allow the tips of the fingers to rest, the space between the eyes. And with each out breath, we're working on just opening the knees, using the strength in the arms, creating that lovely length in your spine. It's a really deeply restorative and healing pose. And we'll take 1 more nice deep breath here. And then using the strength in your legs, on your next out breath, come all the way back up. Take in that in breath. And exhale, hands to the heart as we come to the front of our mats in mountain pose. Feet together, inhale, arms up. Exhale, gentle back bend. Inhale. And exhale, release all the way down into our chair. Continuing to squeeze the legs together, create that length in your spine. Relaxing the shoulders, raising the heels if you want to challenge. And then we're going to reach the arms forward, keeping your focus point between the hands, palms parallel, staying really focused, feeling that powerful energy, that strength. Feel that warmth entering your lower body. Taking one more deep breath here. And then exhaling, release, forward fold. Going that little bit deeper this time. So maybe just taking hold of the big toes with 4 fingers and thumb and going that little bit deeper as we close the space between our tummy and the tops of the thigh. And then gently release. Palms to the floor, bend knees, step back into your down dog. Taking the feet to let their hip distance apart. Gently easing back into the heels, opening the fingers wide. We're going to come into our plank. Shoulders over the wrists, body completely parallel to your mat. And then on your next out breath, push back into down dog. And we're going to do that 2 more times. If anyone wants to challenge, then you can raise your right foot just an inch or 2 off the floor and then come into that plank. And then on the out breath, push back. And then we take it over to the other side. So raising left foot just an inch or so off the floor, come back into plank. And exhale, push back down dog. Gently coming down onto the knees and drawing the body all the way up. So knees are slightly wider than the hips this time. Coming into any level of camel. So taking in breath, arms up. Exhale, engaging the glutes, gentle back bend. So this is one of the most uplifting poses, really energizes the whole of the body, strengthening for your lungs and your heart. Staying here or drop both hands back onto the heels and going that little bit deep into that back bend. Taking a full deep breath here. When you are ready to release, press gently into the lower back with the hands. Gently come onto all fours. Connect the big toes out behind, knees wider than the hips, and gently drop down into your child's pose. And just resting the forehead on the backs of the hands and just gently closing the eyes. Just giving yourself permission to be still, to rest, to breathe. Just slowing the heartbeat down, slowing the breathing down. And we'll take one more gentle breath here. And when you are ready, slowly coming back onto all fours, we're going to sweep our left foot through between our hands. Coming into our crescent moon. So we're going to drop the hips down. Slowly draw the body all the way up, resting the hands to the heart. If anyone wants to challenge, raise that left heel. So again, really lovely for toning, strengthening the lower body. Taking in breath, arms up. Exhale, gentle back bend. Just holding and breathing. And then gently release your right hand down against the inner left foot. Stay here. If you're looking after your body today, and just work on taking that left knee out to the side, so you're working deeply into that hip flexor. Or if you want to challenge, reach back with your left hand to take hold of your foot or your toes. So we're working much deeper into that hip. And when you are ready to release, slowly we're going to come into that hamstring stretch, pointing left toes up towards the sky. So we're just sinking the hips back gently, dropping the forehead down towards your knee. And then gently releasing, stepping that foot back out behind and sweeping right foot through between your hands. Dropping the hips down, checking that knee doesn't go over that ankle again. And when you are ready, drawing the body up slowly. Really draw the shoulders back. We want to open up through the chest. Stay here, raise that right heel. As we breathe in, press palms together, and breathe out, gentle back bend. Slowly releasing your left hand against the inner right foot, and again, either drop that knee out to the side or reach back slowly. Take your time. With your right hand, take hold of foot or ankle. When you're ready to release, press into fingertips, slowly come back into hamstring stretch, right toes up towards the sky, gently dropping forehead down towards your knee. And then gently release, coming all the way back to center, stepping that foot back out behind, taking legs gently over to the side, coming into seated. And we're going to come into our cow face pose, which was one of the best poses for really aligning both sides of the body equally and helping to release any stress or tension, tightness in your hips and your lower back. So we're going to place the left foot underneath the right thigh, so we're bringing the heel close to the hip. If it's really painful or too intense, you can keep your foot here just in front, or we're going to take the foot over the top and bring that foot back so both heels are in line with the hips. Aligning our knees, ground into both sits bones, take an in-breath, draw the arms up, and then exhale, hands to the heart. And we'll just take a few breaths here. If you find that you're leaning over to one side and the spine is rounding, just take the fingertips out behind and just press gently to get that nice length. If anybody wants to go a little bit deeper into this pose, bring the fingertips out in front and slowly start to walk the hands away, dropping the forehead down towards your knee. Using the breath again to anchor your mind, to keep you present. Using the breath to sink that little bit deeper down. And slowly releasing, coming all the way back to center, bringing the hands to the heart. We're going to stretch both legs out in front. We'll give them a gentle shake. Taking the in-breath, arms up. Exhaling, forward fold. Rolling our spine all the way back to center. We're going to go over to the other side. So this time, taking your right foot underneath the left leg. Stay here with that foot in front or gently draw it back into your cow face. And if you do notice that one side feels tighter, again, just keep practicing this pose. Eventually, both sides of the body just come into alignment and balance. So either stay here or take an in-breath, arms up. Breathing out. Gently creeping fingers forward, getting that little bit deeper. Softening your upper body, softening through your spine. Just holding and breathing. And then slowly releasing, coming all the way back up. Take an in-breath, arms up. Exhaling, hands to the heart, and we'll stretch our legs back out in front. Toes up towards the sky. Inhale and exhale, forward fold. This time crossing the arms over, resting them on the ankles or the feet, and dropping the forehead down. So this is really lovely for cleansing your kidneys and your liver. You get that lovely stretch at the back of the legs leading into the lower back. It's also really good for just balancing out your nervous system. And then slowly release, rolling spine all the way back up to center. We're going to Take hold of the backs of the knees. We're going to lay down on our mats, bring the knees into the tummy, but keep the shoulders lifted. Support your neck with the hands without pulling on the head. Keep the shoulders lifted. And then we're going to extend the legs up, cross the ankles over. We're going to do 10 pulses here. If you need to rest at any time, then do, but keep the shoulders lifted. So together, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it here. Take it over the other side. We're going to do 10 more pulses. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold. Take a nice deep breath. Uncross the ankles. And then slowly into our scissors. So one leg up, one leg down, and then over the other side. Nice and slow and controlled. Remembering to breathe. Remembering to rest if you need to rest. And we'll do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. 5. Take a deep breath. And exhale, release. Hugging knees in and just do some gentle circles with the lower back. And then in the opposite direction. Placing the soles of the feet so they're hip distance apart. We're going to go into our bridge, which is another really beautiful lifting pose, especially if you're feeling fatigued. It gets that energy flowing, balances out your thyroid and your adrenals. So we're going to lift the hips, tuck chin into the chest, interlace the fingers out behind. Stay here, just slowly start to creep the shoulders under, and we get that deeper back bend. Take some nice mindful breaths here, focusing on the rise and the fall of your tummy as you breathe. So this really opens up the lungs and encourages us to breathe that deeper. Releasing the hands, press into the palms. Take one more deep breath in, and then breathing out, releasing the spine down slowly. Once your hips have come down, we're going to take hold of the big toes with 4 fingers and thumb, or the inner feet, and come into our extended happy baby. Pressing into tailbone, chin into the chest. And then gently release, bringing the knees together. Extend your right leg down onto your mat. Hug left knee in towards the tummy. You can stay here or for a deeper stretch. Take hold of the inner left foot with the right hand and extend that leg. Stay here. You can keep the knee soft if you wish. Or thread your left arm against the inner left knee. And do any version of leg behind the head pose. So again, not using any force here. And take one more nice deep breath. And then gently release. And taking it over the other side. So we're going to bring right knee in towards the tummy. Take an in-breath here first. This massages all the digestive system. And then any level of leg behind the head pose. So you can either just take hold of the inner right foot and just extend it gently out to the side, maybe keeping the knee soft or lengthen. You can stay there or take hold of the foot with the left hand and we thread the right arm through. So your outer right shoulder is going to be against this inner part of your knee. And then gently releasing, taking hold of the backs of the knees, gently rock from side to side. We're going to come into a full body stretch, taking our arms over our head, pointing our toes. Take a deep sighing breath here. So in through the nose and a sigh out through the mouth. Taking hold of the backs of the knees, do one gentle rock into seated. Bringing the soles of the feet together, taking hold of the ankles, resting the elbows on the inner knees and gently drawing the knees down, lowering your chest. This is really good for opening the sacral, lower part of your back, releasing tension here. And then gently release, coming back to center. We're going to cross our legs, whichever leg you had in front at the start of your practice, switch over to the other side. So again, we just want to work on bringing that full body alignment, even if it feels slightly more uncomfortable on that side. As long as it's not painful, then just try and sit with that discomfort, as long as it's not pain. We're going to rest the hands at the heart, gently closing the eyes. As we come to the end of our practice, just take a moment just to really feel proud for taking this time. Take a moment just to honour your practice and feel proud just for showing up for yourself today to do something really positive and healthy. As you just do a gentle body scan all the way from the crown of your head to the tips of your toes. Just take a moment to relax each and every muscle in your body. Unclenching your jaw and softening your shoulders. As we take a nice deep breath in through the nose and a long slow breath out through your mouth. And one more time, breathing in and breathing out. I'm going to rub the palms of the hands together, create some nice warmth. And as we do this, think about setting yourself an intention for the rest of your day. So maybe just think of a quality you would like to reinforce within you. So it could be strength, it could be generosity, it could be forgiveness, it could be patience, whatever you want to strengthen and reinforce. And then when you've thought of that word, we're going to bring the hands to the face, gently close our eyes, and just silently say in your mind 3 times. So whatever word you chose, it could be strength, love, patience. Say in your mind 3 times, I am, and then the word. And then we'll just take one more deep breath in together as we press the palms together, arms up. Exhaling, hands to the heart, and namaste. And when you are ready, we'll gently open our eyes. And thank you so much, everybody. I hope you are all feeling good and energized and strengthened for the rest of your day. Namaste.